Hey art nerds, after last week's Visuaclick review, I wanted to take a look at the Rotring 600. This is an all-metal bodied mechanical pencil. The packaging for this has long since disappeared. I've had this pencil in my stash for a while, but I've never used it. And as I just mentioned, it made its first appearance in my last mechanical pencil review. You'll find a link to that down in the description below. This is an all-metal body pencil from color to clip, and this includes the knurled metal grip. It's back advanced, has a LED indicator on the back, a Rotring branded clip, a matte body finish. You can get this for $17.05 on Amazon, but that seems a little bit high. I recommend shopping around. I tried to find it on Dick Blick and couldn't, so you might want to check elsewhere. And I have a link in the description to the Amazon listing as well as to the Rotring website. This is also available as a ballpoint pen in case you just love it so much. And it's available in 0.35 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, and 0.7 millimeter as shown here. And it's also available as a lead clutch pencil in 2mm leads. It's available in matte black and silver, and as you guys can see, this pencil looks like it's been murdered out. And it's comparable, in my opinion, to the Pentel GraphGear 500, which is a pencil I used for many, many years. And replacement erasers are commonly available. Now, I've mentioned before that metal drafting and metal mechanical pencils have ruined my hands due to their lack of give, and this inspired me to start reviewing plastic-bodied pencils regularly. But since this one's been in my collection for years, I wanted to give it a chance. So for the writing test, to no one's surprise, this thing is leagues better than the Visuaclick. Despite being a metal body pencil, it's far more comfortable to hold than its cheaper cousin. Wow, you guys can hear, it's actually storming out there. That's why I'm doing VA instead of painting today. It's far more comfortable to hold than its cheaper cousin, although it's still a bit uncomfortable for me. If I were to regularly use this pencil, I'd have to pop a grip on it to spare my hands. It writes smoothly, and the included lead is soft and easy to use. The build quality feels solid. It doesn't feel like it'll shake apart. It's a heavy pencil though, which may cause hand fatigue, but it does seem well balanced. So next is the drawing test, since it is a drawing mechanical pencil. The Rotring 600 draws so much better than the Visuaclick. Everything about this pencil handles tighter and is better built. I recommend a loose hand for this one. You may find it's not really the best choice for sketching, but it may serve you well as a drafting pencil. I would put it about on par, like I said, with the GraphGear 500, although a head-to-head comparison wouldn't be fair, as I've used the 500 for years. So my 500 has long since disappeared. The closest I have to compare to is an well-loved 1000 as well, and it might not be able to compete with a brand new pencil. One of the things I really liked about the 600 though is, unlike the Visuaclick, there were no lead breakages, so yeah. I've long switched to pencil body mechanical pencils for most of my sketching. They have more give and they're a lot easier on my hand. So I'm a little out of practice sketching with a metal body mechanical pencil. I would still highly recommend that you use a plastic body mechanical pencil or a wooden pencil for most of your daily drawing. It's going to be a lot easier on your hands. The metal body ones do look a lot cooler, and they certainly make you feel like an artist, but they do take a toll after years of use. So, blue drawing is not the end-all be-all to sketching. Let's switch over to the included graphite. This is a smooth sketcher, but your hand fatigues quickly and it starts to cramp given how heavy this pencil is and how it has no give in the body. It could be the weight, it could be the grip, and it could be the fact that it's inflexible. It's definitely not a good pencil for school or daily sketching. And part of the reason it's not, I wouldn't recommend it as a good pencil for school, is I have a feeling this pencil would walk away from your desk, if you know what I mean. So for me, unless you're going to be carrying your pencil with you every time you go get water, or you go up to ask the teacher something, or you go to the bathroom, which maybe you will, I would leave this one at home where it could be safe. Alright, so what's my verdict on the Rotring 600? Like I keep saying, I generally do not recommend drafting pencils for sketching. I realize they look a lot cooler than your average mechanical pencil and they just reek of real artists, but these things will wreck your hands. And I mention this over and over again because I teach younger artists and I made the same mistake myself and I'm paying for it now. So if I can spare you guys that pain, I would. However, the Rotring 600 is a well-built pencil with a beautiful matte finish and it definitely looks cool. It lives up to the Rotring name and is a well-built, high-quality drafting pencil. And when I say drafting pencil, what I mean is not for sketching, but more for finalized drawing. So after you've done all the loose sketching where you really need the pencil to have some give, you can go back in and tighten up those lines using this pencil. This pencil is heavy, stiff in the hand, and a bit clunky. These types of knurled metal grips have a tendency of biting into your hand after hours of drawing, and I learned that the hard way at a convention. So if you insist on using the Rotring 600 as a daily drawing pencil, I highly recommend you slap a grip on this puppy. And y'all, did you hear that lightning? I swear it just, well, rather hear that thunder. I swear it hit pretty close. Gosh, it gave me a shock. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for this review of the Rotring 600 drafting pencil. This is an all metal body pencil by Rotring, and I hope you guys will keep an eye out for more mechanical pencil reviews here on this channel. Have a great day, guys.